Hey all, it's time for the Tammy Talk. And today I want to talk about the laws of attraction. So I have basically spoken about this before, but a lot of you are new to my videos. So, it's been a while since I spoke about this. This is going to be a little bit different than how I spoke about it in the past. But the take that I am going to use is talking about how we attract what we think and how if we are planning on improving ourselves, then it's so much more important to focus on our goal and our progress, essentially celebrating our wins, than it is to focus on any setbacks or challenges that we're facing. Essentially, focus on how far we've come, not how much further we have to go. So, in theory, if you are always focusing on what you don't have or what you struggle with, I believe that that's what you attract. That if you're thinking, oh, this is so hard, then it will continue to be really hard for you. Whereas if you focus on, wow, I've really come a long way, that was kind of easy, then I believe that you will find that the universe will just somehow correlate a plan that makes it easy for you. And likewise, if you're thinking about your lifestyle and your finances, and all you can do is worry about how are you going to make ends meet, then all you're going to have is bills that are just slightly above what you have for income. And then if you can rearrange your relationship with money, and trust me, this is a hard one. This was really hard for me to do. If you can change your relationship with money such that you truly believe that there is always enough money to sustain the lifestyle that you choose to live, and you stop worrying about it, I believe that the universe will conspire to make a way such that that is actually the truth. Now, that's a combination of things. For me, it was a combination of actually having full awareness of my spending habits, my income to my spending, and budgeting things out such that I knew without a doubt that I was actually living within my means. And once I knew that, and I had enough of a buffer to account for any surprises, normal surprises, then I could kick back and trust that I had a good plan in place. And it really has made a world of difference for me to not be obsessively checking my bank account to make sure that I wasn't overdrawn. Once I stopped doing that and I trusted myself, and I could say to myself every day, there's always enough money in my account to pay for the lifestyle that I have chosen to live. And I will only go in to balance the account at the end of the month. I won't obsessively check it every day. And at the end of the month, there's always been a positive balance and it always works out well. And as things change, as balances come down on credit cards or as bills adjust, because things happen like electricity charges change, or I have to buy oil for my house, or the insurance is due for the vehicles and that changes, or whatever. Sometimes costs change and you have to adjust your budget accordingly. I just adjust, I assess everything accordingly, and I go from there. And it's just a matter of keeping the positive mindset and having that full awareness of where I'm going and what it takes to continue on that positive path. So, I certainly am not proposing that it's easy to maintain a positive attitude at all times, but I can tell you from my experience that having that positive mindset is definitely, in my life at least, causing the attraction of more positive momentum toward my goals. So, as I have the attitude of gratitude and I focus forward, on the positives. And it's not, I'm thinking of the Pareto principle, which is the 80-20, 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort. It's not quite that, but for me, focus is kind of in that 80-20 percentage sort of ballpark, meaning if I focus 80% of my energy on the positive, that still allows 20% of my attention and focus to happen on the peripheral stuff. It's kind of like if you imagine driving a car, 80% of your view should happen through the windshield, but you still have your peripheral vision to see through the side windows and the mirrors so you can see what's going on behind you. And the rear view you're going to catch in your peripheral, or if you look up, you're going to see it behind. But that's we're intended to keep our eyes forward. If we were driving down the road, looking out the side window, and putting all our focus out the side window, a whole bunch of bad stuff is likely going to happen in front of us um, because we're putting our focus in the wrong place. So I just like to keep my goals focused, similar to how I would drive a car, and keep 80% of my focus in the positive forward direction with that full awareness. I'm not going to drive with blinders on so that I can't see what's going on. It's not 100% forward. I'm not going to be the complete optimist with no awareness or ignorance of anything negative or possibilities. I need to be able to course correct if things start going wrong, if something adjusts that I wasn't aware of for some reason. I need to be able to do a quick change on my budget, go in and change how much I'm paying on a bill someplace else, or ask if I can pay it a little bit later or something, to stay in line. So I have to have some sort of peripheral awareness, but that's a learning curve. You have to kind of figure that out as you go. But I'm still not going to freak out about it, and I'm not going to focus on the oh my gosh, this came up. Now I have to obsessively check my bank account every day just to make sure. Nah, I got it. There's always going to be enough money for me to live the lifestyle I choose to live. And if I continue to tell myself that, then a course correction is just a course correction. And I've spoken about this too. You want to course correct when it's something like this, not when you're already here and you have to do this huge course correction. And then it's just so overwhelming and so stressful. I'd rather just do the little course corrections and, keep going on the positive path and keep feeling that positive energy and growth and momentum toward whatever my goal or purpose is. So that's what I have for you today. And I hope you're having a fantastic day. It is still really crazy cold here, but we're getting a break tomorrow. We're going to maybe hit freezing. So that'll be nice. Take care, all. Bye.